I can't. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good.
Fucking Doug. Fucking Doug. I thought nipples, man. Hi, welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I'm Jim Peoples. We got it up and running. The camera's leveled.
It's high tech.
Yeah, tight?
It's high tech. I don't think I can.
Really?
I could do this level of.
I was thinking that myself, actually.
Yeah.
You were like
With a
using
tripod.
multiple devices.
Yeah.
and
Man, I
throwing
feel like
things.
it's a
turning
piece of shit.
There's the A, there's the V.
Yeah, this is the sound. This is super.
I like.
Nigga, well, introduce yourself. You made my day.
My name is Alana Shupak.
Alana Shupak is back. Alana Shupak is back. Introduce yourself.
My name's Doug Brady.
We have a lot of little things to talk about today. But
Little things?
Yeah, I got some things to get off my chest.
Do you have a bone to pick with me specifically?
No, not with you.
Oh,
Not with you, but I feel like you can appreciate it a little bit.
okay. I'm down.
And a lot. How's your day going?
Good. I was just in the neighborhood.
Nice. New color? Is that a new color? Is it?
It's the same old color
Touch it up.
from the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, come from the bottle. It's shiny though. Very slick.
What's your natural hair color?
See my eyebrows? That's the trick.
Oh, really?
That's same color as my eyebrows.
Yeah.
You look like a redhead, though.
Yeah, you
you
do.
are.
Thank
redhead,
you.
I know, but-
The
Look,
green
look,
eyes
look at the color of
matches.
the screen though. They're like shines. Like turn the other way. Turn. Yep. See how? Look at that. Looks dope.
Like
You're
freaking
like,
Ariel.
John Holloway from Mad Men.
I get that comparison literally none of the time, and
No.
thank you for
None
saying
of the
that.
time.
No,
Thank you for saying
Nobody's
that.
ever made that connection.
Like
No.
a never. I don't even know how that is. I got through 3 episodes of Mad Men.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
very white.
Yeah, super white. It was like, is somebody gonna get shot soon? What's
No,
the,
no shooting.
no
There's
shooting.
one robbery throughout the whole series,
No.
and they like cry after it, and then
Yeah.
they fuck in an alley.
Well, someone loses a foot. I thought that was pretty.
Oh yes, I forgot about
Badass.
that. But that was still very white. He cut it off with a lawnmower in an office building.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
No,
He's
no.
never gonna watch
I was
it.
like, what's the fuck? I got through 3. I was like, what's the point of this? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, no, you don't have to watch it.
No, thank God.
You should watch
Thank
Luke
God.
Cage or something. Have you
Yeah,
seen Luke Cage?
I've seen Luke Cage. I'm waiting for the new Punisher. And you know what? I'm an action guy, so I need somebody to get shot in the face. I need bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, no action
I need-
whatsoever.
What about
Yeah.
Jessica Jones?
Jessica Jones was
Jessica
dope.
Jones.
Yes, Jessica Jones was dope. That's canceled. Was that canceled too?
I hope so.
They
thought
canceled a
it was
bunch of shit. I feel like they were like they're gonna let the last Punisher go, and then like we're done with this.
I thought Marvel, these Marvel superhero things, I mean, this is so over-trodden territory.
Really?
It's really bad. I don't think it's good for
You don't like 'em?
cinema as an art form.
I like
Because it's just like, it's just producing the same thing over and over again, just so that people will come and they'll make
Watch
money.
Netflix.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, they're not really making any innovations. There's no evolution going on in the cinema industry right now. You know what I mean?
No, you're kind of right.
It's not like the
You're kinda
70s
right.
where they were putting out all these independent films and everyone's like Star Wars came out as an independent
I
film.
feel like that. Remember the writers? Were you old enough for the writers?
The strike,
The strike.
at like 08 or something.
Yeah, I feel
I've
like
heard
that
about
was
it.
the line between good writing and bad. I feel like that was that. Secretly, I feel like there was a war about good writing because that's when I don't know. I feel like after that, it's all just bad writing. It's nobody gives a shit about writing. They just care about what are we selling in
Yes.
whatever we're showing.
That's my problem.
It's product placement.
This is
Product
exactly my
placement
problem
is-
with the Marvel universe. It's
Yeah.
They don't care.
No.
They just want people to come see the movie, and if they get really hot guys in tight costumes,
Yes.
everyone will come see it.
Yes.
Because their girlfriends are like, "Let's go see this guy's cock in a spandex," and then their boyfriend's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I'm a straight white guy and I like cop. I just had to.
This like we're gonna transition into like a whole serious lecture on late stage capitalism and the downsides of that.
No.
No.
I'm gonna hope because here's where my thought was going. I watched Infinity War last night, late by myself,
Mhm.
and I didn't realize. Here's what I didn't like. Good movie, decent movie. I didn't like how Thor had to come to save Africa.
And the Black Panther.
Yes.
Right?
I feel like Wakanda should have saved itself.
Yes.
And Thor lost his whole world. And then they were like, oh, what are we going to do? Wakanda's going to be lost to these
But-
demons. and then
That's to show the solidarity between blacks and whites, though, isn't it? That's the whole like bringing together.
As a
I'm
black
sure
man alone,
Yes.
I was like, nobody got mad about this.
it's hard to see a blonde
They got
white guy.
they snuck it in
saving
there because
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
super blonde.
I get that. I really get that.
It was like all the power that Wakanda has.
That's what I
It's
mean.
like,
It's
all we
lazy
have
writing.
is
You know what I mean?
Spears and fucking
Yeah.
rhinos, and then they got all this power. I expect like a camera to come up, spray all the zombies.
Wonder what the writing room looked like. I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall.
Very
Yeah.
white.
Like, and then Thor
I-
comes
I'm
and
sure.
saves
Pretty white.
Wakanda.
Who do you think white guys wrote Black Panther, or you think that was black guys?
Yes.
No women
No,
involved.
no.
Definitely, right? They don't let women have those jobs.
I'll do the I know. I feel like white guys wrote it, and then the director and some of the actors like change that.
Oh, okay, so they changed
No,
like
no,
the,
change that.
the
It was like,
what's it
like
called?
they
Diction,
yeah they
the word
they
choice.
wrote the blueprint,
Yes.
and then they were like, nah, black people don't do that.
Mhm.
And then like they keep coming up with stuff that they added. They're like, yeah, let's have African accents because it was gonna be English accents.
Really?
Yeah, they were
That
gonna
would
be
be really
English.
fun.
Yeah, yeah, and because most of the actors are from like London or English, and they were like, we're gonna have real African accents. I don't know what else they changed.
Wakandan accents. That makes sense.
Wakandan, there's no such
Well,
thing
it
as a
will be.
Wakandan accent.
You know what? You start from square one.
It'd be cool. I didn't see the movie. Do they all sound like they're from the Bronx or something? That would be cool. I feel like if they were
In
like,
real life?
if they all sounded like they were from like Georgia and like everywhere where like there's high populace of black people. Yeah.
No, they should just have, because it's right next to Nigeria, so it should be somewhere close to a Nigerian accent.
That's fair. You're right.
You
But
know?
I just think it would be. I don't know. I like the
Or supposed to be
Bronx.
closer to Nigeria. That's who their enemy is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What's the small stuff that you had to get off your chest? Usually you take big stuff off your chest.
No, we were talking about superhero stuff. That was the main one. Thor saving Africa. I was pissed about that, and Wakanda not saving itself during the Infinity War. I did get to see the end of it and watch Nick Fury die. I didn't know Nick Fury died at the end to set up Captain Marvel. What else?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Captain
There's
Marvel.
a guy called Captain Marvel?
No, Captain Marvel is the new female superhero who's gonna save Infinity War.
Yeah, I thought it was Captain America.
No, Captain Marvel is the female version of Superman, I guess. Not Superman. I don't know the Captain Marvel story, but that's the next superhero movie that's coming out. It's Captain Marvel.
I know that.
Brie Larson? Is that Brie Larson?
I don't
Women can
know.
be captains too.
She can be a captain.
Can
Yeah,
assume
it's-
Captain
you don't know
Marvel's
about
not a
Captain? I feel like you
No.
can be behind Captain Marvel.
I feel like I should be. I haven't even came to
Yeah,
Captain Marvel.
Captain
yet.
Marvel's coming out, and that's the new big thing. Captain Marvel, then the next Infinity War, not the next Infinity, the next
The
Avengers.
next Avengers.
I asked directions from. Right, this is gonna get weird. I was going to a mic yesterday, super changed, nothing to do with superhero stuff. I was going to a mic, and I was the trains were shit the other day, and there were two girls, and they were the backs were facing me, their backs were to me, and I was like, excuse me, can you tell me how to get this train to go to Delancey Street because the train's all messed up. And one turned around, she was like, oh, let me check I'm not sure. The other one turned around, cute, from the nose to the forehead.
Yeah, yeah.
Full mustache. Full mustache.
That's a choice, though. You know what I mean?
It looked like a choice. It looked like she said fuck it.
Exactly.
You know, it looked like she said fuck it.
It's a statement.
But somebody should warn. This should be like a warning. Like
She needs no more.
On the back of her head, she should wear a brief
I don't know,
mustache.
like if
She wears like those glasses with
With
the
the
nose.
nose.
it was painful not to that face to be like, yeah, this is fine. This is
Poker face though.
yeah, poker face. Like, yep. Don't see the mustache, full mustache, bigger than mine, bigger than mine. You know,
My girlfriend gets a mustache.
and what happens?
She waxes it off.
Wax it off.
Yeah. She gets really embarrassed if I ever mention it, so I try not
Yeah,
to.
and I know, like, she can't help it. She can't help to
Yeah.
wear her hair.
Was she
But
Italian?
her friend was like, I don't know what I didn't ask. I had to get the fuck out of there because I couldn't make eye contact. I was like,
Did they give you the right directions? You were just like out of there.
I was like,
I'll find it.
she was like, hey, we can find him right now on my phone. I was like, I can't be this.
I'll take my
I
chance.
buckled. And
This
I
was like the right
she was like, yell at you if it's the wrong way.
Oh my goodness.
Women like that were saviors to gay men in the 50s, you know what I mean?
What?
Like they could marry this woman but still feel like they're with a man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
To gay women.
God bless those women
I don't know.
with the mustaches.
She could be like, yeah, my friend has a mustache before. I don't know.
I feel like, am I supposed to speak
Yes.
on this topic?
How am I wrong? Am I
Feminist
wrong?
theory on
Yes.
mustaches.
Do you get a mustache?
It's a social. No, I have many problems in life, but I
What are your
don't know
problems?
how
What kind of problems do you have?
I don't
You wanna
know.
put them
It's
on the
not.
table?
It's not ever been that. I don't know. I have some arm hair. Not really.
But it's
You guys
like
nobody
it
can
blends
see
though.
this
It
on the
blends.
podcast.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
girls
This
are
is
like,
like the TSL like down with soft brown hair.
yeah,
My
that's
arm.
cute.
Yeah, that's
good,
cute.
Good hair is good.
I mean,
don't
we're
know, it's all
mammals, you know?
culturally
Yeah.
We're all
yes.
covered in hair.
Like if you had a thick black mustache.
Maybe
I'd be
I
like,
just
that's
moved to a country
choice.
where it's cool.
Oh, it's cool.
Like there are some countries
Like
where it's like
Uzbekistan.
really cool to have like a big nose. I ain't thinking about moving there.
Israel, right?
I think
Is
that
it
might
cool
be.
there?
I don't know. I think they get nose jobs too. I'm gonna move to a country
You look Israeli though. I
Where?
mean, if you
look
and I
Jewish.
have a Hebrew first name. People always assume
Are
I'm
you Jewish?
Hebrew. I am, but I'm not Israeli.
Oh, okay.
I'm not from Israel. I don't. My
you
parents
look
aren't
very
from.
Israeli. Have you done the 23andMe thing?
Yeah, it said I'm like 99%
English?
Ashkenazi Jew. I should
Oh,
get my like money back because I always knew that. I was just like talking to my family. But I
So
should.
you're Russian.
I hope
Well,
there's no like white supremacists listening to this podcast. They're like writing it
Yeah,
down.
I think this is the #1 podcast for white supremacy.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're
Black guys.
keep your enemies
Black
close,
guys.
your friends close,
You
your
know, like
enemies closer.
we hate black people, but we love this fucking Jimmy guy.
You should start the Proud Boy chapter. I think you would be it. You don't know about the Proud
No,
Boys?
Oh,
what the
God.
fuck is that?
So do you know who Gavin McGinnis is?
Gavin McGinnis.
Have you ever heard of Vice.com?
Yes.
So he founded Vice.com with
Okay.
that other guy, Shane Moss or whatever his
Okay.
name is. And then Gavin McGinnis is out of his fucking mind. And he's a big
Sounds like an
provocateur.
open micer.
So yeah, he pretty much is kind of has an open micer mentality, except he's world famous.
Okay.
So Shane Moss, I think he left Vice, or he was like pushed out of Vice by Shane Moss because they were going like liberal, and Gavin McGinnis is very kind of like middle of the road, leaning a little bit to the right. But anyway, so he started this show on the Anthony Cumia network, you know, the Compound Media
Yeah.
network. He had this show, and they were talking about how like the Proud Boys, like we're Proud Boys. You pick 5 of your favorite types of cereal and you eat them while you're getting beat up or something like that. We all wear like khakis and polos, and
What?
and it's like a multicultural movement, and it's supposed to be fun. You know, you have meetings where you go to a bar and you drink and stuff, but then it kind of got overtaken by this whole alt-right movement
Wow.
where like
Yeah.
Nazis started coming in and they were like, we're Proud Boys, and then Antifa started showing up at Proud Boy meetings and they would get into big bar brawls and it would make the news. But if you started a Proud Boy chapter as a big black guy, yeah, I think that would be great for everybody.
For everybody?
Yeah, it would
Well, I'll look into it.
I mean, you basically-
Yeah, I don't know.
each other up over cereal. What's
be.
happening?
No,
Yeah, I don't
you
know
beat
about
each
the-
other up. So the Proud Boys started off as this fun thing, right? But it got integrated with this whole like white power Nazi alt-right movement. Where, like,
Well, you're selecting from a pool of people who want to beat each other up over cereal.
Over
If I understand
cereal. Yeah,
correctly,
that's
women are
what
going to
you
be there.
right, but it's the cult
And
of
if
Proud
women aren't
Boys.
there, I
It's
can't,
for,
I
like,
can't be a
boys.
part of that. Yeah.
It's like a
Right.
Freemason
Yeah.
for
Okay.
nerds that play video games almost. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But
that's
then
clear.
But then these white supremacists and these Nazis and these people that have hatred in their heart started going to these meetings and calling themselves Proud Boys, and so now the Proud Boys are associated with this hatred, and Antifa people come to the meetings and they beat each other up, they get in fights, and
You look like exactly the person who would know everything about it.
yes, that's very I should. I have to know about it because I know somebody's gonna come up to me and be like, you know about the Proud Boys, right? I'm like, you're goddamn right.
God.
Well, the secret handshake.
Yeah, what's the handshake?
I'm not a Proud Boy. I don't want
I'm
Proud
good.
Boys,
I'm good.
I
I'm
don't
good.
do that in my
There's
life.
no women. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But yeah, I think you would be great as
But if I could change everything they're about, then yeah.
You basically have a Proud Boy chapter with this mic. Like the people that come to this mic are like
Don't say that. That breaks my heart. Proud people. The proud people.
proud people. You should start your own
Proud people.
Proud people.
Yeah. We're boys and girls.
We beat each other up over oatmeal,
Yeah.
not cereal.
Are you gonna put any of your problems on the table? Oh, but you did the hair. The hair is good. I know,
Hair.
it's tough. It's
What
tough.
do we?
What's pissing you off right now?
What's pissing me off? I'm just too relaxed of a person. You said you had the sniffles before.
I did have a little bit.
You know that toddlers constantly have the sniffles for
Yeah.
like 3 straight years.
Oh,
Man.
really?
Now I'm gonna turn this into a whole podcast about like being a parent.
Yes.
Are you-
My,
Oh,
like,
your
group,
mom.
yeah.
Oh
my
my
group
God,
has
that's
the
awesome.
That's your
sniffles
mom.
for like ever. Like I don't know. You're.
Are you one of those hands-on moms that like blows the snot and then like sucks it out with that sucker thing?
She's clever. I just couldn't. I tell her to blow her nose,
Yeah.
and she does it.
Is she old
But
enough to spit?
to spit?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't tried out that one
Yeah,
yet.
the blow and spit. Like,
Was she?
No, it's a superficial blowing. I see what you're saying. I hold up the tissue and she just blows her.
or you just know you suck on her nose, you blow
We had
on
to
her
do it when
nose,
she
it
was a
comes
baby. They
out.
have these devices where you suck on
Oh,
it. You
yes.
just hope there's like 4 layers that prevent the boogers from going into your mouth, and you just hope it doesn't get
I used
stuck
to do
to
that
the
for
layer.
girlfriends, like blow
Oh, that's
when they were
nice.
stuffed up.
Like the
they just-
nasal back thing where you like
Yeah.
the boogers out.
Nah, never a suck in, always a blow out and then
Oh,
she
the
spit.
blow- and then on the other
Yeah.
side. Okay.
So it comes
Okay,
out
that-
and you
yeah,
spit.
I don't know.
Did she have an aversion to blowing her nose when you first?
Blow and spit.
Well, when they're too young, they
Yeah.
can't understand
Yes.
because they're babies. They can't understand when you say blow your nose, please.
See,
And they're
because-
like, "Wah."
I never even. I hate blowing my nose. Like I can't. I just deal with the stuffed sinuses and like
Use the
I'll just
neti
wipe.
pot, like the
Yeah,
tea
I know,
kettle
but
thing.
that thing
The
makes
tea
me feel
kettle
weird
thing.
too. I don't
Yeah.
know the whole thing. But so like she's not like afraid to.
What's up?
Also, I wanted to make a point. Some woman did that, like with the tea kettle looking thing,
Yeah.
and then there was some bacteria in her water, and
Oh!
it got in her brain,
Oh.
and she died.
Oh!
So don't use tap water. That's thank you for
Don't
saying
use that water.
Buy distilled
Yeah,
water
like-
from the store.
Like filtered
Yeah.
water, or just
Yeah.
blow your nose, man. I don't know.
Or just blow your nose. Unless you don't like blowing your nose.
I use lozenges, anesthetic lozenges.
Oh, that's nice. Does that make your throat
Yeah, they
clear?
clear you up and then help you stop sniffling. Those are good. I steal these from work.
Do you ever think about how there's like holes in your face? You know.
There are a lot
Like,
of holes in the face.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking how most parts of the body are like a penis.
No,
You know where a penis can go.
Mhm.
Like the ears are like the bottom of a penis.
Mm.
Like if you just had dick and balls and cut them off at the bottom and had like a flat dick and ball, that's what the ear looks like. Like somebody shoved a dick through your. I don't know. Maybe I was high when I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like the nose looks like a dick, like balls in a dick.
You're talking about Freud right
Are
now.
we talking about oral sex with an A-U-R oral in the ear?
He's
Or-
talking about like if you
What are we
take the
Like
dick.
like take the dick.
If you take a dick and you
Yeah.
manipulate it,
And you
you
look-
can
yeah.
turn it into any part
Any
of
part
your
of the
body.
Oh,
That's what
I
he's
see.
saying.
Like the eyes
Okay.
look like balls and the nose looks like a dick.
That's why when little kids draw things.
Everything's
They're like, I
dick.
drew you,
Yeah.
Mom, and you're like, I look like a dick because
You
it's just
look
my eyes and nose. Yes, I see what you're saying.
This is the Freudian thing where everything is what's a fallacy.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
like the Freedom Tower, for example,
Wow.
or the any skyscraper, the Eiffel Tower. I mean,
Very
we can go, the microphone, the mic stand,
Sweet.
everything's a cock.
The
and
mic
balls.
is the actual
Mhm.
Yeah, the
podcast.
microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Don't
yes.
just be doing a mic.
It's like the
now
I don't know.
That's very
it's a
valid.
metaphor.
Yes.
Wow.
What I'm trying to say though is like you think about how your body is kind of just I mean it's a vessel, right? And it's sort of this just amalgam of loose cells that are connected by some kind of tissue that we don't really understand. Like you think about all the stuff that's inside of here. I do that like all the time. It really freaks me out, especially if I'm on like acid or something. Thinking about my small intestine and like you push it down, you're like I'm moving my small intestine right now. I feel like you should be getting hurt a lot more than you are. Does that make?
We're very fragile.
Yeah, fragile.
We're
Just
we're super fragile.
sacks of
Like in our cells, we're huge, but we're in the scheme of things, we're super fragile.
That's true. But we're also, there's a million things that could go wrong. So in a way, we're kind of resilient because so many things are going right that you don't even think about. It's kind of crazy in your body.
I think
I haven't seen that
I
aspect,
think
so.
we're a super advanced robot. We're I don't know.
Like
Remember
Cylons.
like a
We're
I don't know what
organic
that
though.
is.
We have no artificial machinery.
But
We're
the heart of
completely
us
natural.
is electric.
Yes, there is
You know?
electricity, but there's
There is
electricity. There's
So
electricity
that
in nature.
advanced. Yeah.
But because electrons are like some of the most simple molecules that you can get. I mean, not
Yes.
molecules, but subatomic particles that you can think
I
about,
remember that class.
right? Electrons, and electrons are
That's the only class I like. I was like,
they're-
this is dope.
they're
Never
particles
heard of this shit.
of electricity, right? So that's like the most simple thing that there is in the universe.
It's an allspark.
Is an electron,
It's
and
an
it's
allspark.
it is like an allspark, and
What's
you,
a themos? It's up there.
it's I mean you can split
There's
it up, I
parts.
guess, the Higgs boson particle, but nobody really knows about that shit except for those guys running that huge particle accelerator. But I don't think we're robots. I think we're very
Particle
organic.
accelerator, like the Flash.
Like no, like they have in Europe they have this
Is it a real?
they have this
That was the Flash. That's
thing-
how the Flash is made. The particle accelerator.
they have
Did
this
not know that.
Right?
It's called
Is it-
CERN. It's the super collider.
CERN, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I-
Come on, man.
Hey,
Shut up.
boson thing.
What?
the God particle. That's what they call it.
Okay, but where does our consciousness come from?
Well, this is very
Deepest comedy podcast ever. Where's the consciousness? Somebody's gonna find this 10 years from now. Where does the consciousness come from?
Ask
yeah.
him the funny question. Somebody's gonna do it.
I think about that all the time. It's like, where does, why do
Like the
we
voice,
think
right?
about
The voice in your head.
things?
Like,
Yeah.
how does that?
And you know what's interesting is, you guys ever heard of Eckhart Tolle?
I've heard of it. I don't know what the fuck it is.
You ever read The Power of Now?
Nope.
Okay, so the
No?
basically,
You either?
Teach
No.
us. It's
Teach
some
us,
guy.
little wiser.
It's
It's some guy.
The book guy.
so Eckhart
Fucking
Tolle
Proud Boy.
was like this crazy homeless guy, right? That was on a bench talking to himself.
Oh.
And then he realized that everything exists in the power of now. He basically took Buddhism and broke it down for white people in the Upper East Side. You know what I mean? He made it available to those rich cunts living up there so that they could feel good about living in the moment. But basically what he talks about is that voice in your head, your consciousness, is not really saying anything. It's just static noise, and you're not accomplishing anything by letting it run. So you have to be the watcher. You have to be an observer of your mind going on autopilot. So once you start having these thoughts, like you're walking down the street and you're like, hey, there's a door over there. That's a nice door.
But
Oh,
it,
look at that guy's
it helps you make good and bad decisions if you listen correctly.
But that's-
if you tune into it.
That's
right?
active thought, though. That's you, whoever you are, the consciousness inside of you. That's actively saying, I'm going to make a decision right now. The problem comes in when the voice is just it's talking about, ooh, look at that girl's tits. Ooh, there's a chair over there. Look at the bus. Ooh, it's a noisy ambulance. You want to take that, whatever that white noise is, and go, no, no, no. And just look around you and breathe and exist and notice. That's the whole thing. And that relates to consciousness in some degree. I don't know how.
Be conscious of your. It's like you aren't just the random thoughts that are. I'm just trying to. You are not like the random thoughts that are coming. You're the
Right.
person. You can go above that, make a decision, and decide what to focus on. Is that? Am I getting it wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
But
like-
yeah. It's about being the.
I'll buy that book.
There's like the
Never
thinker.
mind that book.
Okay.
What year was this? What year did he do this?
It was a while ago.
Like he
Probably
wrote
at
this
least
book
20
when he
years
became
ago.
rich,
Yeah.
and then now he's not homeless anymore.
No, he's
He's
like
dead?
a big speaker. No, he's not dead. He's like a speaker. That he's friends with like Ram Dass. You know about that guy? Okay. Well, he's like
Yeah.
he's like a high level Zen master guy.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm sorry to go off on these
No,
tangents.
you good. That's what I bring here.
Can I add to it?
Tangent.
Yeah, add to it.
You
Somebody who didn't want to be on this podcast.
I just because I know a little
Nah,
about it. I don't
Go
know.
ahead,
You seem like
rock out, bro.
you read philosophy and kind of stuff like this. Have you read Thomas Nagel's What It's Like to Be a Bat?
No.
It's a like a simple piece of philosophy that's just you can know like the crux of it is like you can know everything about something. And like he uses the example of a bat. He's like, we know everything about sonar, we know everything about the molecular structure of a bat, but that doesn't mean you know what it's like to be a bat. And it's like it's that what it's likeness that is kind of the unattainable
Is that a white guy?
thing. Yeah.
Man,
For
you
sure.
guys. Thank God for you, because Black Guy wouldn't do that shit. Black Guy wouldn't be like, hey, I wonder what it's like to be a bat. No, never.
And then put it into like
Say, fuck
really
that
detailed, like confusing.
Good job.
I feel like it's because black guys are spending too much time running away from the police to be able to sit
We're
down
preoccupied.
and mull over these
The
things.
minute I say, hey, look at that bat, goddamn, it's cops.
Exactly. That's the and
So what are you doing in this cave? Don't you know you can?
I'll be hiding in that cave. Be like, hey, you better be quiet.
Do you know any black spelunkers?
That's a dumb word. That's a word never used in my community. You out here spelunking? That's a word for hiding coke somewhere.
Spelunking is
We
coke.
take.
That looks like or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's that. I'll tell
Like
you what we
coitus?
use it for.
Do you know anybody that
Something
has
that's
coitus? Jim?
no.
Self-actualize. Throwing out
Self-actualization.
white words now, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We're throwing words that white people use and what it would mean to black people. Coitus? Hey, what does coitus mean? What do you think coitus would mean? First, well, he looks like he uses coitus.
Coitus?
If you're in the
Coitus.
Bronx, what do you think that meant?
Oh, I know in white people terms.
What do you
it
know,
means-
black people in the Bronx?
This is what we're saying.
Oh, I don't know. Hood terms? I don't know.
Hood terms.
I don't know. I just know it from the scientific term.
Coitus is something I got from Quisha.
Coitus.
Oh,
you got
shit.
coitus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you got that coitus? This shit dripping out my penis. I'm a dick.
That whole idea about the bat, though, comes back to this thing of like, I hate when human beings just like assume because we don't know that like wolves communicate with each other for sure, because we don't know that because we can't speak to them, then we just assume they have to because like they hunt.
There's a group, right?
Yeah, they have a strategy, and so I don't understand when these people are like, "Oh, human beings are the highest level of intelligence." It's like you don't know how smart a wolf
Absolutely
is.
not.
They just don't have thumbs or whatever, so they can't make a building.
Well, birds wake up every day at 4 o'clock.
What?
Every day at 4 o'clock. 4 a.m.
Birds.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
when I jog.
They
No,
go straight
well.
to the gym.
No, but when I'm up walking to the train, there's always one that goes, and they slowly. There's always just
Yeah.
one bird, and then he wakes the rest of the birds up. He's like, it's time to go, and it's always another them o'clock every day, 4 o'clock.
So in the summer at my house, there's one bird that's been around for
Like
a
a
couple
sergeant bird.
years.
I was like, what happens to the alligator? What
No, no.
happens to the whole scheme if I killed that bird? Like, does
This is
another
how
bird
it
show up?
collapses.
Yeah, I feel like everything.
Bird that was just like,
No, he's chesty though. He knows that's his job.
oh
Like,
god.
it's like.
He's the head of the bad birds.
Yeah, bro. Good job. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I think if you did kill that bird,
Yeah.
that would definitely have effect on that ecosystem, however small that thing is.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's like the flap of a butterfly's wing will cause a tornado in Oklahoma or something. But what was I going to say? There's this bird in the summer. He's been around for a couple of years by my house, and 2 in the morning, every night, he's up tweeting, talking to somebody.
Tweeting?
Yeah, just. He lives in my bush outside. 2 in the morning, every fucking night. He's tweeting.
Oh, this motherfucker. Piece of shit.
You got any small things to get out of your chest?
Small things. Nothing that I feel like the news is useless. I feel like the only news that we need is the weather. You feel like everything else is about the past, and the weather's the only thing about the future.
And sometimes I just go outside. I'm like, oh, it's cold.
It's cold. I
need
know.
a
You don't
scarf.
even need it, right? But right?
No.
Why?
What if there's news about what could happen in the future? Like,
If
when
it's
you want to
nothing but
know?
a bird,
Most.
you'll get text.
All right. This
Also,
hole's in the theory.
If you know.
But most is to tell us about what happened yesterday.
Yeah. So.
But
don't
the,
you
but the
should
weather
know that.
tells us
But you
what's
should-
going to happen for
yeah,
the
but
next week.
You should know what happened yesterday.
Also, like, if there's like some kind of a
It would be better
9/11
if
event,
they can tell me what's going to happen in the next week.
they can though. If you listen to
Haven't you
NPR,
seen my
This
Minority
whole-
Report?
this whole-
They can.
Who? What report?
What's that Tom Cruise movie?
Minority Report.
Yeah, Minority Report.
I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can. She's like this. Men
The
are
only
stupid.
children I haven't seen.
You haven't seen Minority Report?
I'm sitting here
How
watching
old
my
are you?
British rom-coms. I'm 30
The
learning.
Cake Show. Were you the cake? What were you gonna say?
I have no idea.
You watched the Cake Off. Right? Were you the one that
The
watched
Great British Bake Off. I
Bake Off?
do like that show. I'll admit
I
it.
started watching the Asian lady that decorates people's houses.
Oh, yeah?
Um,
Oh, the
on
Kondo,
Netflix.
Marie Kondo.
Marie Kondo,
Oh,
yeah.
I watched that.
Hey, she's cute.
I will never clean my house that way. I
Never,
haven't packed
never,
that, but I like
never.
watching others.
Never. I can't throw shit out. What?
Yeah.
I don't watch the Great British Bake Off.
I keep seeing smoke coming from my
I'm
mouth. I
sorry.
don't know what
I
you're
keep-
smoking. I
I
was
keep
like,
smoking. Do you want some? It's,
No.
nicotine.
I thought you were just on fire.
Yeah, I was like, is he
You're like
just
a
that
volcano.
angry that he just. He's just
That's
the
awesome.
inner pit of. He's just.
I love smoking, but this is what I do watch. I like watching these guys stream on YouTube. They play chess online, and they're like really good. And they play like blitz chess, and they like talk about the game while they're playing it. They play like 5-minute games, and they
Yeah.
always like destroy the guy. But sometimes they'll play like some of the best in the world will play against each other, and they'll like talk about it. That's what I want.
I would like to watch guys talk shit over chess.
They don't talk shit. You know what they do is like if you watch sometimes they'll-
Motherfucker, I took the rook,
Shit, is it like one of those timer chess?
Yes, but they do it
Restaurant
online, so like the clock is automated. But if you watch like I watched the World Championship this year with Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana,
Did you know that?
and most of them were draws, so that was kind of boring.
Those
But
are chess players. They sound like boxers.
yeah,
Go on.
they have the best
Magnus
names.
Carlsen.
Magnus Carlsen, Hikaru Nakamura, that's a really great name. Vichy Anand, that's a good name.
Wow.
Anyways, but if you watch these guys, they don't talk shit. They talk shit with their eyes. You know what I mean? Like they'll make a move and then they'll just
They're
like
cocky. Chess
look
players
up
are
at
cocky
you,
as shit.
and then they'll look down
Yeah.
back at the board.
Well,
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's all mind
You
games.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
do they try to trick you? Like they look a lot at your rook and then like they take your queen when they
Oh,
think you're on
The-
another. I don't know.
The problem with chess, though, honestly, is that because it's such an old game now, like they've been playing since the fucking 1500s or whatever, every game has kind of already been played until the end game, basically. And even the end games are very similar. You know what I mean?
So how many
it's
different
like
combinations can there?
well, that's the thing. It's like there's billions of combinations, but they already know all the best possible moves. So like the World Championship this year was like they played 12 games, but they really only played 4 different games. Like they played one opening 5 times, you know what I mean? And they did try different things in the middle game each time. It's really weird. It's boring, but I like it. It's exciting. It's a lot of
I heard AI beat the best chess player in the world.
that happened. The blue what's it called? Blue Moon or something like that. Blue Angel. I don't know. This was in the 80s. Gary Kasparov played him and lost. It was the first chess computer that like beat the world championship, beat the world champion. But now they're way too good for like they don't.
The players are there.
Yeah, they don't play AI anymore just because it's like not even worth it.
But there's
Because the
something
AI
fun
will just-
about watching it that has nothing to do with AI.
Well,
What are the chess players psyching each other out, or what's fun about watching it when the computer can just beat the?
so like the best chess engine in the world right now is Stockfish 4, and this guy Hikaru Nakamura, he's the best blitz chess player. That's like speed chess, and he'll play the best chess engine in the world in like a blitz match online, and he'll narrate it while he's playing, and it's closer games because it's fast. You know, they're like 3-minute games or 2-minute games or 1-minute games, so the chess engine doesn't have enough time to think. Whereas like if they played a classical game, the chess engine would destroy the guy because he just doesn't have the
So
brain
it's-
power.
Chess engine thinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a question about consciousness again.
Yeah. Now
Yeah, the chess engine
So-
thinks definitely.
the chess engine.
Yeah.
After these times, is gonna be the brain that's gonna start the robot apocalypse. Is that fair?
I would say that's pretty fair.
Like.
Yeah, if chess did start the apocalypse, that would be terribly ironic because we're doing all this lowbrow shit to each other, humanity. If chess or the apocalypse, that was
Well,
something.
Over a bad game, he's like, I'm gonna take over humanity.
You know those robots that can like open doors and stuff that Boston Mechanics or whatever is making?
Yeah.
If you took a chess engine,
And put it-
like if you took Stockfish 4 and put it inside of this thing that can run and open doors and stuff, I wonder what the fuck it could accomplish, you know what I mean?
I don't want
It could probably be really good at
Bro,
chess.
kill it. What the fuck?
If it's a
Kill it
chess
now.
game,
Kill
Still
it
can.
now. No more. Yeah, man.
Haven't we all seen the
That's-
Terminator?
Yeah, we've seen all. We know how this ends. Like we
Yeah, it's
know
bad.
the ending of this movie, but we still want to see.
Okay, so let me present this scenario to you. Let's say we invent the AI's taken over, right? Do you now put your brain, put your consciousness inside of like a fully mechanical machine, or do you keep your organic
Keep it as long
body
as possible.
and put the computer inside your head?
None of it.
None of it?
But like your
I
brain
want to
is
use the
kind of
things,
you.
but I
That's
still want to have full
right.
control.
it won't even
Brain-
be an option.
It won't be an
You can't
option.
just
you
If
don't
the,
think?
if the AI
Right.
is taken
Right.
over, they're probably going to be at a level where they're going to be at a level where we're at that we look at like ants and be like, oh shit, I stepped on a couple ants. Well, that sucks. But they're going to be at a level where they're like, oh, I killed Jimmy. People say, oh fuck, that sucks, man. Anyway, they just move on. They don't care about us.
There's because the way things are working out, it's like they're slowly making it so we have to use more technology. It's like before we were against like getting coded on our hands. Remember that? You're like, I don't want your barcode, but the codes are in everything now. Like
Yeah.
we can't escape that. It's-
No, yeah, that used to freak me out, but now that I have a kid, I'm like, what GPS?
Yeah, you want to put GPS in her
In the
until
store.
she's 18, let her take it out herself, and then eventually we'll have to use the robot shit. Either get it chipped in the back or.
This is what I don't understand about the AI robot takeover scenario. Is like right now it's all just motherboards, right? It's all kind of up in the cloud or whatever. There's no real physical mechanical thing that can come and beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? So how are they gonna take over?
They're slowly building those mechanical things.
But there's only gonna be like 4,000 or 5,000 of them.
But what about the
maybe.
dogs
Once
in
they-
the
no,
apocalypse? Just
no,
But they
train
can
them
build
to kill.
themselves.
They
They can build themselves.
They'll build
Yeah.
themselves.
Build themselves.
There's definitely warehouses where they're ready to fucking
Robots build robots already.
clone war
That's a
this
thing.
shit.
You guys are fucking
There's
crazy.
nobody
Really?
here
You don't
seen
think
it.
so?
Has anybody seen Battlestar Galactica besides me? Nobody? Cylons? With the robots building themselves?
No.
Alright,
I
everybody
remember,
go home, watch
Battlestar Galactica. That's the one.
But
That's
the robots build each other and they're like,
Battlestar
hey,
Galactica.
we're smarter than you and we're gonna take over.
Like Clone War, where they just had them ready. He's like, "Yeah, we got the whole
The
Republic waiting
Cylons
for
look just
you."
like people, so if you meet a new person or Cylon, you don't know whether the Cylon's the robot, you don't know whether it's a person or a robot because they look the same. Except
But
on the inside.
we're never gonna be able to do that though.
What?
To make a robot that looks like a human being.
We already have.
They already are.
Oh yeah, show me.
They already.
Show me. Show me somebody
I just
that looks
watched
like
one the
a
other
human
day
being that
on
I would look
National-
at and be like, oh, that's a guy.
I
That's
just
a-
watched the video where in another 5 years they'll be walking around.
this skin. They
Maybe
can't
if
do
you
that.
touched them, maybe if you touched them,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be.
They
But if you
can't
saw them,
make
maybe
skin in the eyes, the look in the eyes. You look
This is
somebody in the
like,
eyes.
we're like.
This does
we're
not look like a
Yeah,
human being
but that's
at
the
all.
point. We're like
Not
10 years
That's
away.
the beginning. We're like 10 years
we're like 5
away
years away.
I'm telling you, man, we're not-
until they're using real skin, until they're using us.
You guys, I think I'm very optimistic about the whole AI taking us over because I just think that climate change is going to make the planet unlivable before we get taken over by AI.
That's
I'm
why we're
really
going to
Thank
Mars.
God.
Elon Musk is going to be like, charge everybody to go to Mars.
Thank God somebody said that.
Mars a little too hot for
He's gonna.
No, it's too cold.
Yeah, well, it's
further from the
both.
sun.
Yeah,
It's too hot, it's too
sometimes
cold.
it's like
Just like the spin is
425
heavy.
degrees, and then sometimes it's like negative
They'll
4,000
put a
degrees.
force
you know?
field around Mars and fix that.
Which is the most livable planet besides
Mars.
this one?
Mars.
Because
It's the only option.
yeah.
There's no
until the
other
aliens
options.
get here and
Well,
we get the
that's no
Stargate.
close option.
Yes, well, yeah, because we can't transport people
We
to
can't just
fucking
live-
Alpha Centauri, you know what I mean?
I'm
It would
sure-
take 4 light years to
You
get
can't
there.
just live on shits like in Battlestar Galactica.
Would you
I
want to?
watched it.
You want to.
No.
There's
You're about to-
physically not enough energy stored on the Earth to create that kind of transportation. Like that's just not a physical possibility.
Well, that's why the aliens are coming and they'll, you know.
But I would live on
Some shit will happen.
Would you guys, if you were given a chance, right, say Elon Musk calls you up tomorrow and he's like, listen, I want you to go to Mars, I want you to be the guy. Are you going?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm totally going to Mars. Yeah.
I go to Mars.
Never coming back
I go to
though.
Mars.
You're going.
No, I'm going.
You going? You go. You got a daughter.
I feel like though sexism is going to be a big problem on this new planet. We're going to have to start from square one. with
Of course.
sexism.
What, really?
Yeah, but like women need to make so many babies because we just lost most of the human race. I obviously get a lot about this.
So you would never go to Mars because you don't want to be like railed out all the time.
You just said it would be like too hot, too cold. I think that in and of itself.
But you got one of those cool suits with the helmets, you know?
I don't know.
I think there's already a city on Mars, and they're just weeding people out, sending people out.
I don't think so at all.
No, I think this is just a desert planet.
Well, we've got multiple rovers on Mars that are like
no,
looking
that's
around the
for
whole
fucking
planet.
show.
Oh,
They
okay.
for a fucking show. They've been on Mars.
We found water. There's water on Mars.
Yeah,
How much water?
it's still
There's a
for
lot
show.
of water on Mars.
Still
There's
for
polar
sure.
ice caps.
Still for sure.
There's
They've been sending rich
got them,
people
we're
to
good.
Mars.
It's more like it's frozen water molecules inside of the soil, so they don't know how to extract it. That's the problem, I guess. It's like a permafrost type
Well,
thing.
Elon had the crazy idea of taking all of the world's nuclear and conventional weapons, just detonating them in the poles of Mars to melt the water and heat up the atmosphere.
That's
Nobody's
very
gonna
interesting.
No, it's a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's an
cool.
awesome idea.
Because then you'd also make the planet unlivable for another like 100.
Shit, this might
Yeah.
be getting started.
Oh, long.
Yeah.
Good talk. Good talk. It was fun.
Get the water
tell
out.
me where they can
Get
find
the
me.
water
Yeah, let's-
All right, hold on. Relax.
Okay,
Relax.
I'm on Facebook, Alana Shupak,
Alana
also
Shupak.
on Instagram, also Alana Shupak, AlanaShupak.com.
Yeah, you got a website.
ILANASHUPAK.com.
Oh, you want
I got nothing. My name is Doug Brady. You can find me at No Fun Bar tomorrow at 9.
got a show.
That'll be fun.
Hey, you got a show.
I got a couple of
Whose
those.
show is that?
Hamden Polio.
Camden Polio.
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 That's it. That's all I got.
That's it? Yeah. Another episode of People's Mic. Give it up for them one more time.
Yeah.
Graham, you're the only one that claps. You fucking lying, Calvin? You can find us on iHeartRadio, JimPeoples.com, Spotify. We're here every day, Auto Stroking Head, Monday to Friday, 3 o'clock. Is that it? I feel like real quick. Find us at JP People's TV on YouTube. And then the mic follows right after. Right? Cool. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Good stuff. Boom. Thank you, Calvin.
Thanks.
What's up, Billy?
Did it, man.
What's up?